Hi, I'm Kay. I'm a weight loss coach and personal trainer, and today I'm going to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes that people make when they set goals and how you can actually use goal setting to help you stop binge eating or emotional eating. Now, as a former binge eater, I know how difficult it is. You desperately want to stop eating, but for some reason you always seem to be eating the wrong things and you eat too much of it. And I found that goal setting really did help me to overcome my binging. So I thought I'd share with you the 5 biggest mistakes that people make when they set goals and how you can actually use goals to help you to get over your binge eating and emotional eating. So mistake number 1 is not knowing your why. Why is it that you want to stop binge eating? Why is it that you want to be healthier? You need to make sure that this is strong, because there are going to be times when you just want to eat that chocolate cake. There are going to be times when you can't bother to work out. And if your reason why is not strong enough, then you're going to eat that chocolate cake and you're not going to go and do the workout. If you suffer with binge eating or emotional eating, I'm going to guess that most of you want to lose weight, and you do it anyway. So wanting to lose weight is just not strong enough. You need to really work out your reason why you want to lose weight. Is it because you're having a tough time keeping up with your kids? Is it because you absolutely hate looking at yourself in the mirror? Is it that you feel absolutely exhausted all the time and you just want to get your life back? Whatever the reason is, really dig deep to find out why it is that you want to change these things. Because as I said, sometimes you're going to have to make the choice between the chocolate cake and what you really want. Mistake number 2 is not making your goals specific or measurable. I'm sure that most of you have heard of the SMART acronym when it comes to setting goals, and this is really important here. A lot of people say things like, I want to lose some weight, or I want to drink more water, or I want to do more exercise, and they're not smart in any way. As Tony Robbins says, you've lost a pound, there you go, you've achieved your goal. I'm sure most of you are thinking, that's not really what I meant. So you need to make your goals exactly what you mean. How much weight do you want to lose exactly? Because if you don't, then it's very hard to measure if you've actually achieved your goals or not. So don't say, I want to lose some weight. Make sure that you say exactly how much weight you want to lose. So don't say that I want to drink more water. Say that I want to drink 2 litres of water every single day. This way, by the end of the day, you'll know if you've done it or not. I also strongly suggest that you also set goals that you can actually control. So wanting to lose weight might be a goal for a lot of people, but you might have the most amazing week, you eat really healthily, do loads of exercise, and for some reason you haven't lost weight. And I believe that that can be so deflating, whereas if you've set goals that you know you can control, then you know that you've done everything that you can. So set goals such as, I want to drink 2 litres of water every day, I want to do 40 minutes of exercise 4 times a week. Something like that, because you know that you can actually control it yourself, and you can measure it, and you can go back and see if you've achieved your goal or not. Of course, if you want to lose weight, then that's something that you can think of. Just make sure that your actual goals are something that you can control yourself. You can also set goals such as, I want to eat some vegetables and hummus at 4 o'clock every afternoon instead of reaching for the biscuit tin. This way it's very easy to measure. It's much more specific than just saying, I want to eat more vegetables. The third mistake that people make is thinking that they've either passed their goals or failed their goals. Now, as far as I'm concerned, goal setting is not about pass or fail. If you have achieved your goal and you didn't find it too difficult, then great. But if you haven't achieved your goal, then you haven't failed. Goals are about review and reflection and trying to see what you can change to make sure that you do achieve it the next time. If you do end up binging during the week, then don't think you failed your goal. Try and work out why you binged. So maybe it was every time you were bored, in which case next week you need to make sure that you come up with a plan of action for all those times that you feel bored. Maybe you need to have a magazine or a book or some music there to distract you. If your goal is to drink 2 litres of water every day and you didn't manage because you forgot most of the time, then you need to again come up with a different plan of action. So maybe you need to fill up a jug and put it on your desk first thing in the morning, or you need to set some alarms every hour to remind you to drink more. Mistake number 4 is that people set goals that are too long term and too far into the future. So you might have a wedding or a holiday or something like that that you're aiming for. So it's great to have a long-term goal, but I always suggest to people that they break these down into weekly goals. So number 1, it's much easier to focus on something that's happening in a week. And number 2, you can also keep reflecting, reviewing and amending every single week. And lots of weekly goals equals one big goal anyway. Mistake number 5 is people do not reward themselves when they've achieved a goal. Achieving goals is a fantastic thing and you really should reward yourself for it. If you binge eat, then I'm going to guess that you associate rewards and treats with food. So this is a great way to break that association too. So make sure that you reward yourselves with things like having a nice bath, going for a spa weekend, getting your nails done, going shopping to buy a new top, or maybe go and speak to a friend. Things that just don't involve food. And eventually your brain will rewire itself to think that rewards and treats is not food. And this will really reduce the cravings and stop you binging so much. So it's absolutely important that you treat yourself when you reward yourself. Just make sure that you do it with stuff that isn't food. So there you go, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found it useful. So I post 2 videos every single week showing you how you can live a healthy life that's sustainable for the rest of your life. So if you like me, then please subscribe and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!